What's up, everybody? We're back with another reaction, and today we're going to be checking out, oh man, we're going to be checking out a hell of a combination today. Not sure if this is like an interview or just bullshitting, but we got Megadeth with Marty Friedman, which former guitarist for them, and then we got my girl Fami from LOVEBITES. So not sure what to expect. I'm sure if it's gonna be anything with Fami talking, I'm gonna have to like put everything down in slow mo just so I can understand what she's saying, because she talks so fast. It's ridiculous, and I absolutely love it though, because it's so cute, and like she's got such a big smile on her face when she does it, and it just, you can't help but love her. Either way, let's jump into this. Let's see what our boys got for us today, and our lovely lady of Fami of LOVEBITES. Let's go.
Still the song, the person on the song. All right, you know what? I'll give you one. Okay, In My Darkest Hour. I love that song. I always have. It was one of the first songs I was introduced to Megadeth, although I didn't know it was a Megadeth song at the time. They used to play it at the Club more before the bands would go on. And you know, it's a really long song, so give them enough time to get everything set up and the lights and everybody get into place. But the thing that I love about it that kind of speaks to me is that it has just everything. It's epic. You know, it starts out big and wide, then it just crashes. It becomes this big orchestrated thing, and then it thrashes. You know, so it's to me, it's the perfect Megadeth song.
Well, I'm thinking still, but I would say Hangar 18 is because of it's the opening track for every live show for almost 7 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's always the opening track.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And then, it's always this.
We like to ease into the set.
You know, it's like, yeah. Very exciting.
I think that was the opening track when Marty wasn't there.
Okay, but you know.
Wait a minute.
Very. Yeah.
I remember we started with Holy Wars a couple times.
That's right. Yeah.
It's like how the hell do you know?
That's a tough track.
That's a tough one too.
It's the very tough.
I remember more the intro music. We always had the coolest intro.
Yeah.
There was one
Shut
thing.
Up, be happy.
Yeah. I remember that at the beginning of the pandemic. I'm like, I heard this kind of talk before we used to go on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That and
Agent Orange from Apocalypse Now.
Right, and Exodus, the theme from Exodus.
Right,
Yeah. As a Jewish guy, we used this theme from Exodus, so it's like, this is a big deal. I can bring my grandparents to the show. But it was just a grand piece of music, and there was always a lot of thought going into the intro music and stuff. I don't know what you guys are using now.
We used a portion of a song called The Prince of Darkness.
Oh. When I joined Megadeth, I thought, these guys dress like grown-ups, you know what I mean? Because like at that time, heavy metal bands, it was like a denim jacket and like Twisted Sister patches and stuff like that. And I'm like, these guys look like they're wearing real clothes, and also not conforming to the heavy metal. While still playing pretty much the ultimate heavy metal, they don't look like the heavy metal that was already out there. I always remember we were always kind of clothes conscious. Mm-hmm. What's he wearing? What? Of course, Dirk and I have coordinated our clothes together. We were always, that was very unique to me at the time, because I was kind of impressed with that. They looked like, you know, well, maybe they're a heavy metal band, maybe they're like Led Zeppelin or the Rolling Stones or something like that, or maybe they're doing some other kind of job that looks like stand-up kind of people, you know what I mean, which was kind of probably would set us apart and probably did well for us in places like Japan, where image, of course heavy metal is important, but image, they look at the image and they really see into that. This guy's taking care of himself, or this guy's, you know, spends money or time on his clothes and outfits and stuff like that. And I always got that from Megadeth, and it probably, if I'd never been in Megadeth, I'd still look like I was in the Ramones or something.
Yeah. And I don't tell them what to wear, but we talk about what we're wearing, and when we go on a photo shoot sometimes, because they all pick out great clothes. Sometimes we'll be wearing the same kind of thing, and we'll just make sure, or if it's indoors and there's sunglasses, it's outdoors sunglasses or whatever. Just so that we're all kind of looking like we're on the same journey together. If one of us is standing outside and it's dark and you got sunglasses on, it's like it doesn't.
When is this from? Is this actually from a year ago, or is it just when it was dropped?
Look like you're I guess it doesn't look like you're all together. Everybody's wearing sunglasses. Everybody's wearing pants. One guy's got shorts on. I don't know about that. The whole camouflage short thing. I just could. I don't think I could handle it if we dressed like that, because to me it just like what you said, image consciousness. I think taking care of yourself and looking smart is important. Because you want people in the audience to look at you and say, I want to be him.
Yeah, these are the kind of things I miss them, man. Dave would come up with these gems, and they come out, and they will flood back into my mind. But I just remember, I remember some really good ones, man. Like, the better you feel about yourself naked, the better you're gonna play.
I didn't say that.
I sort of remember, maybe.
Nice line, I said.
He said, that's the type of thing. I mean, I think it was when we were like, you were really into karate and in martial arts and stuff. And there was one period of time where I very foolishly tried to try it myself. And remember, we had a trainer out on the road, and we were all in different levels of trying karate things. I think I got this far and that was the end. But like that time, a lot of like little catchphrases come out, and sometimes they get your ear. Maybe the trainer said that if you look good, if you feel you look good, you're gonna play better, you're gonna perform better. And maybe it was probably you, but it might have been the trainer or somebody like that. And there was like health people around, and we were really trying.
You're talking about Mark Parra.
Oh my God, the name. That probably, yeah.
So I don't think he's smart enough to have said that. I thought you were going to tell the story about when we did Aikido over here. Do you remember that? We came over here and we did an Aikido demo, and the guy cracked you over the head with a sword.
I don't remember that. I remember us doing an Aikido thing.
Remember, we had black billowing pants on and a nice white top. I had my black belt, and they gave you a white belt, and then we went out there and the guy went whack and hit you on the head, and I fucking got livid, and then the guy goes, okay, show me some of your style, and I almost broke his arm, and the guy, he said, too much force, and I said, you asked me what my style is. This is my style. Don't hit my friend again. And that's when we left.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was pissed.
And speaking of Japanese stuff, I don't think I've ever told this story in Japan, but the first time I ever ate sushi was because of Dave. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, he's like, dude, you're all into all this Japanese stuff, but you don't eat sushi. That's so lame, dude. And I'm like, dude, I tried it once and it was just it was gross. It was like, no, you got to go to a good place. Because one time when you try something and it's not right, you never want to try it again. But he took me out to a place called Sushi on Sunset, if you remember that place.
I thought it was Teru Sushi.
We used to go there, but I remember specifically the first place that you took me, it was just the both of us. Sushi on Sunset.
Okay.
And he's like,
oh, I remember that place by the strip joint?
Yes.
The Tropicana, whatever
yeah,
it's called?
where all those tattoo places and those gigs are. And he took me there, treated me to a nice sushi, and I'm like, this is great. This is great. I got it. So now it's my favorite food even still now. But can you imagine living here? I'm kind of not into sushi.
Yeah.
You had sushi last night?
Yeah, after the show, yeah.
Oh my God.
Of course.
What's your favorite sushi?
Any. That's cool.
Yeah.
Tuna, salmon.
He likes fugu.
What's that?
He likes fugu.
Fugu.
I'm vegan, so I only eat certain types, you know, obviously.
He likes to see cucumber.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Those things are gross.
Rock Fujiama! Hell yeah!
Oh my God, those guys. They look like they haven't even fucking changed. I mean, they still look like they're in the fucking 80s and stuff. I mean, Dave has looked the same for the past 30 years. It's just crazy. It's like I've been listening to Megadeth since I was like a real little fucking kid. Like probably by 7 or 8 years old is when I like first started, when I first heard them. And I only heard them because my aunt was like blasting them in her room at the time, because she was in college at the time when I was around that age, around 7 or 8. So she was listening to like the hair bands, a lot of heavy metal like Metallica, Megadeth, excuse me, Motley Crue, like all that stuff from like back then. But it's just like crazy. Now I see, it's like, damn, they're still like kicking, still going. And last time when I saw Megadeth, like 7, 8, 9 years ago, dude, they're still playing as hard as they ever would. And it just like, especially when they had, I think they had Lamb of God's drummer at the time filling in for their show. As I know, it was Megadeth, Children of Bodom, and Havoc. Havoc was fucking amazing. If you haven't checked out Havoc, check them out. They are badass. Like, but it looks like we're about to get into the next part. You get to listen to the fastest talker out of Japan, Miss Fami.
Rock Fujiama! Hell yeah! Action!
帝へようこそ。
はい、はじめまして。
はじめまして、お願いします。
お願いします。まずベース、何を使ってますか？
こちら、ダン、フリーダムでございます。フリーダムの語源で、このなんか忍びシリーズみたいな色合いのサスケっていう色のフリーダムを使ってます。
結構渋い色だし、木目が。
そうですね。木目でマットのテカリがあるっていうデザインになってます。
これって語源って高音域、それとも
Just as beautiful as her。
低音域にプラス1。
低音域に B 弦がプラス1されてます。
はい、低音域が広がることによって演奏的には何か変わります？
なんかメタルって結構こうギターが高音でこう畳みかけてることが多いと思うんですけど、その中で低いところで支えるっていう。
She started to go off that there. She started off kind of slow talking, and now she just like take it off.
でこう畳みかけてることが多いと思うんですけど、その中で低いところで支えるっていう朝空と同じような音域の部分でより支えるっていうのができるのが5弦ベースっていう感じです。
なるほど。でちょっと後ろにあるアンプもお願いします。
こちらは借りたものなので詳しくは分かりません。
はい。
でもかっこいい音がします。
はい、いい感じですか？ツアーで使いたいぐらいな。
そうですね、すっごくいい感じです。こう普段イヤモニしてるのであんまりこうアンプの直の音っていうのは聞こえにくいんですけど、それでも体でこう振動で感じるような力強い音がします。
そして足元にドーンとこうライン6が。
そうですね。
はい。
ライン6のヒーリックス LT を使ってます。
はい。なんか前ちょっとネットで見た情報だと、結構アナログつないで使ってたタイプなのかなと思ってたんですけど、デジタルも使う。
なんかラブバイツに入ってよりいろんな音作りを求められるというか、コーラスだったりとか、もうブインブインに歪ませたりとか、 いろんな音作りが求められるようになったので、よりたくさんの音をこの1台で出したいなと思ってデジタルのこういったマルチのやつを使うようになりました。
なるほど。アルバムタイトルがジャッジメントデーじゃないですか。
そうですね。
なんか審判の日みたいな。
I'm gonna end up learning Japanese. Japanese and Korean. Just because. Plus, I want to be able to try to understand this young lady without trying to read subtitles that can't even keep up with her or says really, really stupid translations. That smile, it just gets me every time.
よりたくさんの音をこの1台で出したいなと思ってデジタルのこういったマルチのやつを使うようになりました。
なるほど。アルバムタイトルがジャッジメントデーじゃないですか。
そうですね。
なんか審判の日みたいな。で、多分ファミちゃんが今審判というかジャッジされてる側じゃないですか。
まさしく今ジャッジする最中ですね。
でもファミちゃんからメンバーをジャッジするっていうか、メンバーがすごい この人これがすごいなみたいな音的なものであったら教えてください。
もうジャッジするどころじゃなく、もうその場にいるだけでもうわーってなるぐらいかっこよくて、もう特に春菜さんのドラムに関して、音なんですけどドラムの音に関してこんなにシンバル。
Hey, was that her little harupi hanging off to the side?
春菜さんのドラムに関して音なんですけど。
Hey, what are you doing over there? Harunas look so freaking adorable over there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to be checking out some more of her and Miho's older stuff with Destros. Yeah, definitely digging the pirate look with her and Miho. Damn.
ドラムの音に関してこんなにシンバルたくさんあるじゃないですか。曲の中でこのシンバルだけとかじゃなくて、その音の場所、音域によっていろんなシンバルをこう巧みに使い分けていて、もうそれがもうぶっ刺さりました。
なるほどね。そうだ、一番リズム隊がね仲良くしないといいバンドが生まれないし。
I like how the subtitles just says foreign. Like, really, dude? Oh shit. That makes it very hard. That makes it like kind of hard for me to believe that that story that Google told, that they made an AI that ended up building its own AI stronger than we could do. Because if it can't even decipher a young lady's speaking, how the hell is it going to do that? Or they just gave YouTube like the diet AI. You only get part of it. You don't get the full force.
ツインギターと一緒にやったことはあります？
あんまりなかったです。
入ってみてどうですか？
そうですね。なんかとにかくギターソロの時になんかこうお二人前に出て演奏されるんですけど、かっこよすぎて演奏しながらそっち見ちゃうみたいなそういう状況になってます。だからもううわーって演奏されてるのをもう思わず見ちゃうような魅力があるなと思います。
ツアーが夏から始まりますけど、意気込みを教えてください。
夏のツアーはもう今回のライブで経験を1詰めたので、もっともっとパワーアップして結果が切れる直前までアドレナリン出して頑張っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
それまでにアルバムでこうベース的にこの曲頑張ったから聴いとけよみたいな。
今回のアルバムで一番推し曲はウィキッドウィッチです。これまでずっとスラップばっかやってたんですけど、なんかその中でウィキッドウィッチはこうギャロップのリズムで3本指で刻んでいくんですけど、その指弾きの楽しさみたいなのがもう前面に現れてる曲だから好きって感じです。
じゃあ新たな魅力を知った曲みたいな。
新たな指弾きの魅力を知りました。
指弾き系で尊敬するベーシストがいます？
具体的にはあんまりいないんですけど、プレイヤー全員好きっていう感じでやってます。
なんか将来どんなラブバイツを通ってどういうベーシストになりたいとかあります？
いや とにかく一目見て一瞬で分かるサウンドのかっこよさを出していきたいと思います。 Hell yeah!
ファミさんの
サウンドのかっこよさを出していきたいと思います。 Hell yeah!
Fami, you watch your mouth, young lady. I think she is the only one that can make the term hell yeah sound cute. And you know what, Mark? I don't want to hear a goddamn word. I don't want to hear a word about Fami. She's an amazing person. Don't fuck.
ファミさんのベース見てもらいました。何ですかあれ、もう工芸品ですね。箱根のこう寄せ木細工みたいな味がありますね。そしてそれに反してフェリックスのエフェクターすごいですね。何度も何度もオーディションを重ね、そして選ばれた最高のメンバーファミさん、こうご期待。ラブバイツ、この未来へ続くこの栄光の道を一緒に応援していきましょう。ボーカルのあさみさんも今度ぜひミカドに来てもらいたいですな。
That was a pretty cool double interview. Well, I mean, two different parts, but I mean, considering that Marty Friedman did the one with Miyako and Midori, I think oh. There's the interview right there. But yeah, like, it was really cool seeing all of them from Megadeth just chilling together, like reminiscing old times and whatnot. And then getting into, I wish I knew more of what Fami was actually talking about, but seeing as she had that beautiful smile up the whole time, I'm guessing it was all good. It's just, she truly is a bright light. I mean, if you look on the right, far right middle video that they're trying to suggest, I mean, look at that. That's a genuine smile. You could tell that's not put on for the camera and whatnot. You can tell that she's genuinely happy. I mean, honestly, I think she was put on this earth to put smiles on everybody's faces. And it's not very hard to do with her. Like, if her and Haruna walked into a room together, I guarantee you, almost guarantee you that nobody's leaving that room without a smile on their face. Especially when they like showed Haruna just chilling over there. She looked freaking adorable, just sitting there. And she wasn't even doing anything. And yet she's so fucking badass on the drums. And the same with like Fami. She's so badass on the bass. I swear, they're the smiliest, badass heavy metal band out there. I mean, how many metal bands do you see sound going as hard as they do? And at least half of them are always smiling. I don't think I can name many. Yeah, I really like these kind of interviews and just kind of video clips and whatnot, because it's just nice to get to, see the real them. That's why I like the part with the Megadeth. They're just, just chilling on the couch, just bullshit and like talking about old times, how they became popular in Japan. Like, it's just, like he said, it's all about the image and treating others with respect and whatnot. And like, but yeah, I'm always down to check out more of these type of videos. I can't wait to watch more. I actually see some on here that I might have to watch. But yeah, we'll definitely catch y'all in the next video. Hope y'all had a good time. I know I enjoyed every minute of this. And we'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all take it easy. Much love. Rock and roll.